Hello. Is my voice is audible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Who will be giving the answer for this question? Shall I pick somebody or voluntarily someone? Okay, so voluntarily you are going to take a chance and give the answer for this question.
It's the first one.
The vision of S4 S HANA, which one is correct? Okay, the vision of S4 HANA. Okay, so which is called as HANA database. Which one is correct? Okay, suit on HANA. Transactions, analysis, and accelerations are combined in S4 HANA. That is the HANA database. And transactions, analysis, and accelerations are separated here. Why the first one is the correct answer?
Because that's the architecture of HANA. That's how it's able to speed up the transactions.
So can you give me one answer, please, for this? The question is going to be put in another way also, but we don't agree with this. I mean, so that we don't agree that the same question is going to be appear in the certification. Maybe it is going to be appear in another way. So can you frame out in another way? Asha, it's not a AC Doka table, please. It's not a AC Doka. Yes, people are okay. So everybody's agreed that the first one answer is correct. Okay, I tell the second one is correct, but who can justify this?
So I think the purpose of S4 HANA is to make things simplified and more precise.
No, the simplified concept will not be covering over here. The simplified concept is not covering over here. In this question, if you see very properly here, which is talking about the database, okay, where there are two options have been given: transaction analysis and acceleration are combined, and the second one is transactions analysis and accelerations are separated. What does it mean that I want? Yes, okay, you are okay. Everybody is agreeing for the concept number first one is correct. Okay, I just want as a justification for that.
Embedded BW.
Not embedded BW, sir. Not embedded BW.
Hello, Mahesh. Yeah. OLAP and OLTP are on one place.
Right, very good. A common database approach. A common database approach which is combined with OLAP and OLTP together. Now all the data is going to be put in one database for the transaction analysis and accelerations. Clear? All of you know? So the answer one is correct. So that is going to be the OLAP and OLTP together, both are going to be combined in a very simplified manner. Okay, next one. With HANA, much of the logic execution is performed in application server instead of database.
False.
False or true?
False, no.
So one of our friend is telling it is a no. Anybody, any guesses?
False.
False. Any justification?
I think everything is the execution and everything is more performed in the database and not more in the application. So database does much of the work.
Okay, okay.
Queries in a database are executed in parallel.
Parallel processing. Okay, so people are saying it is a no. Okay, so yes, with HANA, the key application performance is pushing as much logic execution into the database possible without any trust. Okay, that is nothing but trust of the database with all SQL views and HANA database views are there. Okay, yeah. This is what exactly I'm expecting from everybody. Who is the correct one to answer this? There are multiple choices out there, not a single answer. With S4 HANA, Next generation software business suite software consists of SAP Simple Finance. Simple Finance is the old one actually. We don't have the Simple Finance. SAP Simple Finance powered by SAP HANA, SAP HANA, SAP Business Suite powered by SAP HANA, SAP Business Warehouse powered by SAP HANA.
SAP HANA.
So you are telling SAP HANA. SAP HANA is a database.
It should be
It's
C.
second and third, 2 and 3.
Sorry, SAP Business Suite powered by SAP HANA.
Business Suite powered by SAP HANA. Second one is not one. Third one is the correct one. I'm right?
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth one also. Okay,
I
right?
think third one, only third one, right?
Only people are telling you. Some people are okay. Some are agree with only with the third one. Some are agree with the second one. Second one is not available. Some are agree with SAP Business powered by Business Suite. That is nothing but Business Warehouse powered by SAP HANA. Any more guesses from anybody? Can everybody read the question properly once again? Can you go through the question once again, everybody? It's clearly telling that there is some differences you have been observed. There is some differences you have been observed, the earlier question and the current question. Earlier it was talking only about S4 HANA, sorry, S HANA. S HANA is nothing but suit on HANA. S HANA is nothing but suit on HANA. Now it is talking about S4 HANA. It is not a suit on HANA, it is S4 HANA. If you go back, what is the difference between suit on HANA and S4 HANA? Somebody can tell me now. What is the difference between suit on HANA?
The ECC on HANA.
Sir, can you come again, sir?
ECC on HANA.
Yeah. Suite on HANA, the application is ECC, whereas S4 HANA, the application or the database would be S4 HANA.
So if I call it as a suit on HANA, we are talking about the suit on HANA is nothing but your SAP Business Suite, nothing but your ECC application is resided on the top of your SAP HANA database. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
So when I come here, this is your presentation, and your business application means your kernel level application, that is nothing but your ECC 6.0, whatever may be the application you are using. It is resided on the top of your SAP HANA database. Earlier, it was resided on the Oracle or MSQL or SQL database. Now you are taking as the HANA database. Can I call it as the SAP Business Suite on HANA, the first one?
Yes,
Yes.
as long as it just say SAP, not S4.
Okay, now, can you tell me what is S4 HANA then?
It is purely S4 HANA application and S HANA, SAP HANA.
Okay,
SAP
now
HANA.
I'll take here two things, sir. Now here I am going to be taking S4 HANA is nothing but we are talking it as application. Am I right, sir? S4 HANA is the application. Now, when you tell SAP S4 HANA is an application, so we have the presentation, and here what I'm going to do here is, okay, I'm going to be taking S4 HANA. Shall I take like this?
Yes.
Is it correct, everybody? The second R3 architecture is correct. What I put over here?
Yes, this is.
It should be only S4.
Ah,
It
very
should be only S4.
exactly. So can I put it like this? It should be only the S4 means. Can I call it as S core? S core with 104. Can I call like that? Correct. S4 core. It is not a S4 HANA. Your S4 core, S4 core is nothing but your application. It is resided on your SAP HANA database. So completely I call it as SAP. The structure is called SAP S4 HANA now. So your core application is resided on the top of your SAP HANA. The core application version is running on a 104. 104 is nothing but your 1909. Now 104 is nothing but your application core number. This is the application core number which is resided on the top of your SAP HANA. Now tell me who can give the answer for this. Now tell me now.
It is C.
Can you come out the journey now? Can you come out the journey from the SAP to SAP S4 HANA? Can you think? Can you go back to our previous classes? Just think about and just remember what we have done to come to the SAP S4 HANA from 2011 to till 2015. What is 2011, sir? SAP HANA database. I'm right.
It was ECC on HANA.
Yeah, 2012 SAP Business
Suite.
Warehouse powered by this is the 2012. Can you come to the 2013 tell? SAP Business Suite or Business powered by Business Suite on HANA. Can you come to 2014? SAP Simple Finance powered by SAP HANA. So when I take all these things, when I take all these four, finally what is the outcome? Next generation business suite SAP S4 HANA. That is in 2015. That is in 2015. So when I come here, all the four are correct. The S4, the SAP S4 next generation business business, that is the generation business software consists of 2011 SAP HANA as the database, 2012 SAP Business Warehouse powered by SAP HANA, 2013 SAP Business Suite on HANA, that is OLAP and OLTP together, and Simple Finance in 2014, and everything consists of going to be called as SAP S4 HANA. So all the four are going to be the correct. Clear, all of you? Still, the statement is wrong. Anybody can agree that the statement is wrong. Maybe I am wrong also. So all are going to be the correct.
But you said you no longer have Simple Finance, you just have S4 HANA.
Exactly. Now we don't have the Simple Finance. The question itself is telling that SAP S4 HANA next generation business software consists of SAP Simple Finance powered by SAP HANA. Now all the simplifications are done in SAP S4 HANA. Now we don't have this application. The new application has come in place of Simple Finance, which is called as SAP S4 HANA. We don't have the Simple Finance now.
Maybe this question is the old one when the Simple Finance was exist.
No, it's a new one. We are talking about S4 HANA only.
Oh, okay.
The question itself is telling it is SAP S4 HANA. It is not a Simple Finance.
So it's not SAP Simple Finance.
Simple Finance should not be included in this, right?
No, you're not getting. See, I'll tell you the explanation over here. Now to see here. Now, let me put out a new slide. Sir, can you mute your call, sir? Somebody who is not talking. Little bit of background disturbance is coming. Okay, thank you, sir. Now, in 2014, actually, when we take your SAP ECC only, you take SAP ECC only now, okay? Now, on the top of your SAP ECC, there is the add-on. We are going to be taking it as an add-on. Means you're working on your presentation, and you're working on your ECC application. Your application is on SAP ECC only, no doubt. And we have the underlying database. We are going to be taking SAP HANA database. Now, we are calling it as an add-on, which we call it as SAP Simple Finance. SAP Simple Finance. It is an add-on on the top of your SAP ECC. Now, what is it going to do? It is going to do the simplification. Simplification is nothing but here. Okay, why we are going to be taking SAP Simple Finance as a core on application here on the top of your application, not in the database. Why? Because application optimization, we can call it as application optimization. When you call it as application optimization, now we have started doing the simplification. Now we have started doing the simplification. The simplification has started from bringing us SAP Simple Finance. Means what is happening? If you go back, I told two important things. Simplification at core level. Second one is simplification at data model. Data model level. I given the two questions over here. Now, when you bring the SAP Simple Finance as an add-on on the top of SAP ECC, the simplification has started from the simplification. Now, from today onwards, what is going to be happened over here is nothing but when you brought the SAP HANA database, we don't have any kind of simplification. SAP HANA database we brought because of the parallelization and the partitioning. We have brought because of the redundancy of the data. Now there will be no redundancy of the data because of the columnar storage and instant insight. Okay, so for the basic reasons, we have brought the SAP HANA database. SAP HANA database never done any kind of simplification. Only it is going to bring the speed up of your data from the columnar, where you're going to bring a new memory called as in-memory database. That's all. What is the chart? Mahesh, okay. Where does central finance sit now? Is CFINS being used for the transformation? I'll tell you, sir. We are not talking about the central finance, sir. Central finance is a different deployment option, actually, different transition scenario we can call it as. I'll tell you. So here, SAP HANA is not going to do any simplification. The simplification has started when you brought down the SAP Simple Finance on the top of your SAP ECC. Now, what is happening? SAP is very clearly telling that now from today onwards, I have done the simplification because of I removed all the indexes and your aggregate tables. Your aggregate tables are no more available on the top of your database tables, So that is what exactly the Simple Finance. Simple Finance is nothing but now you're simplifying the data. Now you're simplifying the core application into various processes of dividing the planned data and the actual data by removing all the indexes and the aggregation. So this has started from the Simple Finance. Later on, what the SAP has done, why should we go with an add-on? Why should we go with an add-on of Simple Finance? Why can't you bring the new generation business suite where I can add all the simplifications at the core application level? In that case, what the SAP has done, so in that case, instead of doing all the simplification as a separate add-on, so SAP has brought a new application which is going to do the simplifying of the data at the SAP S/4HANA application level only. So if I don't have the SAP HANA database, I don't have this SAP S/4HANA. If I don't have the business warehouse powered by SAP HANA, where all the in-memory database, which is going to be consist of all the business warehouse application, I don't have the HANA. If I don't have the business suite, I don't have the HANA. If I don't have simplified, where is the SAP HANA? So putting all this together, I call it as a new application called as SAP S/4HANA. Clear now? Now there is no Simple Finance. Now Simple Finance is only up to 2016. If any clients are implemented with SAP Simple Finance, they have to get migrated to the new version of SAP S/4, either for the 1610 or 1709 or 1809, 1909. Very, very important. Simple Finance. Yes, sir.
I'm still not sure about central finance. Where does that sit?
Since the central finance, see now what is happening here, we have seen various deployment options, where you have seen various deployment options, like we have the deployment option called as on-premise, cloud, and we have transition, various transitions in as. Now, if a ECC customer, now for example, I take two customers, a new customer and the existing customer. I'm taking new, okay, existing customer.
Let's go with existing.
Okay, now I'll go with an existing customer, sir. Existing customer means when I call here an existing customer, already he has started the journey with SAP. I'm right, sir?
Correct.
Okay, now we are in 2019, sir. But now we are in 2019. When I call him as existing customer, either he is on with SAP business, that is on, he is on SAP, that is the ECC application, or he is on with SAP S4HANA also, with the latest, with the old version of 16, either it can be anything.
No.
Now, he is going to be using not only the SAP ECC application, or he is not only using the SAP S4HANA application. He is acquiring so many companies. In future also, he is going to acquire many companies. So he is going to be having different. He is having the legacy system called as ACC. He is having the legacy system called as, okay, Oracle.
Okay.
He is having the legacy system where he is going to do all the taxation. Okay, we are going to be called as a tax system. Tax is mainly useful for capturing of all the tax information. Okay, now he is maybe having different system. Apart from that, he is having the ECC and SAP S4HANA. Now, what is happening when it comes to the month-end closing activities or something like year-end closing activities? So he has to do the consolidation of all the systems independently. When the final month-end closings has to come, he has to do all the financial closing activity closings in SAP ECC separately, S4HANA separately, ACC separately, Oracle separately, and the track separately. Then he has to go for the consolidation. Then he has to perform all the month-end closing activity. This activity has to be done in each and every system. Now, he is asking for a one solution where I can put all the data into one system, where that system has to be used for my central finance. Means all the month-end closing activity has to be done in the central finance system only, not in all the systems. So what I'm telling here for these customers, when I go to this kind of customers, now, what I'm telling to these all the customers here is nothing but I will deploy one more option to you, which is called as the central finance. Now, okay. Now already you have the SAP S4HANA license. Okay, I'm not going to be telling. So you need to get one more license of SAP S4HANA. Very, very important. Or you can use the same SAP S4HANA application which is going to be owned with you. Okay. So this is going to be the target. This is going to be your target system, which I call it as central finance system. The central finance system is all, everything will be on SAP S4HANA. I'm taking SAP S4HANA as your central finance system. Now, what I'm going to do, there is a concept called as SLT. Okay. So the integration between all the source system to the target system means I'll put the diagram here like this. This is my SLT box. SLT is nothing but system landscape and transformation server. SLT. SLT is nothing but system landscape and transformation server, where what I'm going to do, it will trigger all the accounting documents and it will transmit to your central finance system. So for example, I'm posting in ECC one accounting transaction, which is called as a salaries account to cash or bank account. Once a document has got posted, okay, it will be triggered to your SLT. And all the technical mapping, the mapping is going to be done. All the technical mapping, we can call it as the technical mapping. All the technical mapping is going to be done in SLT. And through the accounting interface, the document will be triggered to your SAP S4HANA. And then it will validate and it will get posted to the SAP HANA database. Means the documents, all the financial documents are getting replicated. All the financial documents are getting replicated and get posted to your SAP S4HANA. In the same way, we have the postings of SAP S4HANA, ACS documents, non-SAP documents, Oracle Dev document, non-SAP documents, track system document, non-SAP documents. So for the non-SAP, what I'm going to do, I'm creating one staging area. For non-SAP, what I'm going to do, because these are the non-SAP systems, the table data structure between the SAP and non-SAP systems are different. So what I'm going to do, I'm creating one staging. I'm creating one staging area In the staging area, I will map all the fields and I will trigger the accounting document. So all the accounting documents are getting interfaced finally to your SAP S/4HANA. Every document, any document you can see, all the five system documents are getting replicated. Finally, what is happening? I can see there is the financial documents replications in SAP S/4HANA. So all the period and closing activity I can do centrally in SAP S/4HANA. Earlier I'm doing in all the systems. Now no need to perform all the systems. Now only one system you have all the financial documents replicated. Now you can do all the month-end closing activity and year-end closing activity in the central finance. So I have all the consolidation data directly here. This concept is called as a central finance.
Thanks so much, Mahesh. It helps a lot. Thank you.
So Mahesh, SLT and central finance, they are separate licensing, right?
Exactly, sir. SLT is the separate licensing and SAP S/4HANA license is going to be. And one more important thing, sir, only on-premise we are going to be taking as a target system. Cloud is not going to be supported for the central finance.
Okay, so SLT, so can SLT be replaced by PI?
No, sir. SLT is
SLT is for automatic transfer.
exactly automatic transfer only. But here the
But I'm
technical
talking
mapping
about
is already built over here, sir.
Okay, so if SLT is not there and it's going to be a separate license, then I can have PI interface this ACC Oracle tracks into
Oh, you can
S4.
take, sir, but what is telling SAP, SLT is the product of SAP. So we can have the complete. So if you have already have the license of PA and PO, you can use it. But what is happening, the interface components are going to be different. Okay, so but SLT, what is happening,
Okay.
all the interface components are inbuilt over here. So no need to have a separate technical mapping. That's what.
Okay, thank you.
So that is what exactly. So, and one more also important, actually, I can have the feasibility of creating the staging area. Why the staging area? Because if you take the non-SAP systems, these are three are going to be called as the non-SAP systems. So the fields, non-SAP systems and SAP are going to be different. If you take SAP,
Yeah, for transformation.
Exactly, sir. So that is the reason I'm going to be using the SLT.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
normally here, see here. I am also taking the classes on Central Finance. I'm a Central Finance consultant also. Batches are running in Xerantech.
Cool. We'll look into signing up.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking that you have to join. Okay, just I'm telling about this. Okay, don't take it into consideration.
No, I'm interested. That's all.
Okay, 1 second, sir. Just let it get logged in.
So Mahesh, why would a company have different system like ACC? What is ACC Oracle track? Like understand tracks is like for taxing, but why would company have different systems?
No, sir. I tell you one important here is nothing but actually company they have not finalized about the process of declaration. Means still they are going to do some acquisitions. So let us take an example such a way that now they don't want to have a single component where they can address all the financial issues. So till the meanwhile, so central finance is not a permanent solution which I'm going to be suggesting for you. Very, very important. So central finance is not a permanent solution because your acquisitions are still going on. So what is happening? If I go with the implementation of SAP S/4HANA tomorrow, if you are acquiring a new company, then again I have to do the same process. Till the acquisitions are going to be completed, till you come to the point where tomorrow there will be no acquisition. So what I will do here, slowly what I will do here, I'll start doing the implementing of all the components in SAP S/4HANA. Means tomorrow what the project I'm going to do, this SAP Central Finance is only the limited period I'm going to be giving to you. I will say only the solution where you can address all the financial statement in central in SAP S/4HANA. Then after, the client has to go for the landscape transformation. What is the landscape transformation? The landscape transformation of ECC is going to build directly in SAP S/4HANA. So not tomorrow you no need to use the SAP ECC. Slowly I'm going to be bring all the components of SAP into the HANA. So what happened finally at the one day, I'm not going to be using all these things now. Finally one day, what I will do, I'm not going. Everything is going to be addressed directly. No SLT also, not required any SLT also. Finally, I will do everything in SAP. So what is the solution here? Till you get sustained with all this heterogeneous landscape, you can work with the central finance. After you get all, anyhow, you have the license of SAP S/4HANA. Don't need to have a separate license if you go with the consolidation. When you want to replicate, when you want to remove all the landscapes, heterogeneous landscape, and when you want to bring with one solution of SAP S4, no need to get a separate license. You can implement all the process in SAP S4 and directly work in SAP S4.
Okay, so you're saying if like a company is doing an acquisition, so it's acquiring
Acquisitions are mergers. Yes, exactly.
Okay, like okay, so they have different systems from other company, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
If they're acquiring a company is having a different software. Okay, so
Right.
directly at the time of merging, I cannot tell that your company is using some Oracle. I'm using SAP. I cannot merge with my company. I cannot tell like that. No? So meanwhile, I had to manage with that Oracle software also.
Right. Understand. Thank you very much.
I don't know why today's server is not working. Let me apologize for this. Okay, let me try after some time. Okay, so I want to show that SLT and SAP S4 HANA and what are the source system. Actually, the server is not working today. I think they have been, okay, Saturday and Sunday they're going to be using for maintenance. So that's the reason I think. Okay, I understand that now. Okay, no, let it now. Okay, let it be cancelled. Okay, I'll not to waste the time. So are you clear about the second question now? This is clear? Any doubts?
No, that's pretty clear.
Very good. Okay. Now, who is this? This is very something. There are three answers are there. According to my understanding, all the three are correct. Anybody can agree with my statement or disagree with the statement for myself. Read the question properly and read the answer properly, please.
Only second one seems to be correct.
Only the second one. Anybody?
Second and third.
So what is the first one? S4 HANA deployment only possible. Okay, very good. Okay, so what the first one? S4 HANA, that is S/4HANA deployment only possible with on-premise. Okay, S/4HANA simplified data, no indexes, no aggregates, and no redundancies. Redundancy is nothing but a duplication. Now with S4 HANA can run on any database. Third one is correct. And the second one is correct. Why not the first one?
Because you can have cloud as well.
Cloud.
Hybrid cloud.
Can you come again? Read all the three answers once again. Can you?
I think the third one is
third
not,
is correct. Third one is not correct.
Third one is wrong.
Third one is not correct because HANA should be S4 HANA should be HANA. That's it.
S4 HANA will always should be run on any database. Wrong answer. SAP S4 HANA can only run on HANA database only.
HANA database. That's all.
S4 HANA is simplified data model. Yes, that is what exactly I told, that no indexes, no aggregations, and the no redundancies of the data. S4 HANA deployment only possible with on-premise.
It can be deployed on cloud as well.
Okay. No, I can tell this answer is wrong if I go with the answer here. Are you agreeing with me or not?
Yeah, click answer.
Yeah.
No, we are not agreeing. At least me though.
Exactly. So it's a correct. Okay. So deployment only possible with on-premise. No, deployment is possible with hybrid also, so cloud and hybrid also. It's not only for on-premise. Yes, very good. That second one is correct one. Why? Because just now we came out with an answer telling that S4 HANA simplified data model, no indexes, no aggregates, and no redundancy of the data. Very good. Okay. And S4 can only build on the any database. No, S4 HANA can be built only on SAP HANA database only.
The ECC is mentioned there. It is correct.
Correct. But here they maintained about S4 HANA only. Yeah, this one.
All are correct.
All are correct, sir.
Except I think multi-tenancy.
I think all are correct.
All are correct, sir. You are absolutely right. All are correct. Simplified data model, multi-tenancy with the parallelization, the partitioning with SAP HANA database, advanced processing. You have the UEFI application for the Fiori, new user experience for the Fiori application, and choice of deployment. Choice of deployment means you have the on-premise, cloud, and hybrid. The same diagram I can put here. See, sir, the same diagram you have seen in the previous one also. Okay, all are going to be the correct.
I think B and A. Sorry, B
2
and
and 4.
D.
3 and 4, 2 and 4.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
2, 3, and 4, lower throughput, faster.
2 and 4, sir.
That seems
Yeah,
right.
that's what yeah.
I'm agreeing. Shall I think about once again?
Lower.
Correct. Okay. Reduce data footprint with high throughput, full flexibility. Here, the flexibility is going to be the full flexibility and with the more agility. So the answer is going to be with the high throughput. What is going to be the high throughut, sir? Can somebody tell me what is the high throughput? We are taken 1 hour to discussion on this class. What is the high throughput?
Faster
Faster.
processing.
Yeah, processing of the data per minute or second.
So can I call it as putting parallelization and the partitioning, sir?
Yes.
Very good.
All are correct.
Existing SAP customers have a choice of deployment. Existing SAP customers having a choice of deployment with SAP S/4HANA.
Yeah, the deployment could be greenfield also, right?
Which is
In that
no
case, all
hybrid.
three are possible.
It says no hybrid.
The second one, can you see the second one, sir? Somebody?
It says no hybrid, right? So
Still you're agreeing with the three answers?
No.
No,
No, 1 and 3. 1 and 3.
Correct? No?
Yep.
So this is outdated question. Okay, no need to discuss. Okay, this will not come. This is the outdated question actually. So this is not going to be coming over here. So if this is a completely outdated question, the answer is wrong. But okay, this is the outdated question. Okay, we are not going to discuss about that. Tell me who can get this? Just now, the first one we have done it. Just now we have done it. Okay, so just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, sir. Just hold on. Just be on 1 second, sir. 1 second. Do you see my screen? Excuse me.
Yes, yes, I can see it.
So normally the certification questions look like this. Okay. This is how the certification questions will look like this. Okay. So I'm going to give this everything once we have completed the syllabus. Okay. Don't worry about that. So this is all how the certification questions will look like. Your customer uses SAP ERP on any database. Whatever the certification questions which I'm explaining, this is only for your knowledge, whether you're on the track or not. This is only for to test your knowledge, whether I'm going to be on the track, where I'm clear and understanding the process, or still I need to learn more. This is only to evaluate your knowledge. But here the certifications are going to look like this. Okay. Your customer using SAP ERP on any database with EHPH. Very clearly they will tell that. Okay. Classic GL with an accounts approach and more 10 years worth of data. What can you do in the separate project before the SAP S/4HANA conversion, redundancy, complexity of project? There are two correct answers to this question. So till now we have not come up to this level. Okay, so I'm just telling about till now we have not come up to this question. This question is going to be very, very important when you go through. This is what exactly we call it as a case study like questions. Okay, every question will be given like this. Every question will. This is one of the sample which I'm going to be showing to you all of you. Every question will be look like this. If I come to the second one, see here. Where can you view the cost of goods sold on posting for the cost component of COPA? There are three correct answers in this question. So like this. Which of the following reports are absolute and deleted? Which are the four questions are going to be correct? So I'll be giving. So we are still, this is not the introduction part. As I told you that when you go for the certification, when you go for the certification here, these are all the certifications which are available right now. These all are certifications which are available, but here I want to look out for this is the central finance certification. You can see this is the code C_S44_S4CFC_809 SAP central finance. That is the central finance in SAP S/4HANA certification. Okay. This is 1809 SAP search for treasury with SAP S1 treasury model. This is not finance model. This is a treasury, like we have all the risk and management treasury model over here. Now next one. This is SAP S/4HANA business process integration here. This is nothing but integration module. Okay, not SAP. This is finance module. This is asset management. This is procurement planning and manufacturing. This is the source procurement module. This is for the source procurement, the same thing. And here, this is the upskilling, that is the different module. Okay, so we have sales and distribution. Now here, this is the sales. This is the management accounting. We call it as the controlling. And here you come the financial accounting. Now you can see here. The financial accounting. The financial accounting code is C_TS4FI_1809. 1809. So you can see here, this is called as your certification code. Very, very important. All of you, please make sure that, okay, this is the certification code. C_, this is the certification code you are writing at the associate level. This is at the associate level. If you see, this is the associate. It is not a professional. It is an associate level. So when I click on the view, now I want to just check it off the view over here. Now when I click on the view, this is what exactly the certification. So the certification consists of totally 80 questions, and your cutoff score should be the 63%. The cutoff score should be 63. Means out of 80 questions, at least you need to get 54 questions has to be corrected. 54 questions out of 80. 54 questions has to be get corrected, and the duration will be given you in 180 minutes. The language you can choose. These are the preferable language which you can write the certification. Now, when I come down, as I told you that this is the certification code, TS4F05_1809, and this is at the application of financial accounting at the associate level. Now, when I come here, this is the proportionate. You can see what are the questions which are going to be coming as a proportionate level. Financial closing, general ledger accounting, accounts payable and account receivable, asset accounting, financial cross application. Cross application means integration with FI and MM. That is FI with MM and MM with SD. And
SAP कितनी रुपए ट्रेनिंग मिलती है? कितनी महंगी होती है?
Okay. Here you can see here, this is the proportionate of the questions. Okay, now we have completed the basics of SAP HANA, S4 HANA. Okay, Fiori, we have to do that. Fiori, I'm going to be putting at the end of the topic. Okay, so we already completed this syllabus. Now we are here now. We are coming into the financial, okay, we have started with the financial, with the general ledger accounting. We are creating the enterprise structure. Yesterday we have seen, we have started with the enterprise structure. Now we are coming to the general ledger accounting. This is the topic we are going to be coming. Now we already completed the S4 HANA and SAP S4 HANA. Fiori I'm going to be taking. This is covering about 8 to 12% of the questions. Means out of 80 questions, if you take 80 questions, 7 questions are coming. 7 questions are coming only from the basics of SAP HANA and SAP S4 HANA. Means if we see here, the 12% of the weightage, 54 is the cutoff mark. 54 questions answering, that 63% is the cutoff mark. If you are going to leave this, 7 questions are going to wrong. Means your cutoff marks are also going to be impossible, not going to be the possible for you, I'm telling you. So that is the reason, whatever the 7 classes which I have taken, the 7 classes which I have taken, it is a weightage of 12%. Very, very important, I'm telling you. It is a weightage of 12%. So that is what exactly I told that don't worry, we are going to start the financial classes, but before that the 7 classes are going to be very, 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 very important to know about what is SAP HANA and what is SAP S4 HANA. So now we are starting, we have started the general ledger accounting, which is the 12%. We already started the general ledger accounting. 12% of the questions are coming out from here. So we are in the topic number 2 here. So this is about the associate level. This is about the associate level. We are going to be applying for the 63%, or 63% is going to be the cutoff. The question patterns will look like this. This is what exactly the question patterns will look like this. So once you have completed everything, you can write the questions here. This is the question pattern.
Mahesh?
Sir?
It is saying one statement saying that there are two correct answers. It will be coming like that as is?
Yes, sir. There will be multiple choice and there will be multiple correction answers.
Right. But there is a note saying that there are two answers, two correct answers. Do they tell that one also?
No, they will not tell that. Just
Okay.
it is only for your information.
I wanted to make sure.
No, no, it will not be there. They will tell that they will give only one question. They will give as in the bracket multiple questions are correct or multiple questions.
Yeah.
They will give like that. They will not give the hint either 3 or 4.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So they will not tell, but this is only for your understanding. Just I have prepared like this.
Okay.
So you're telling like this one, sir?
Right.
No. Yes, madam.
So there will be like a mock test that we can do after we are done with the material.
This is the mock test only.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is, so will you provide mock test materials before we go for the actual certification?
Oh, already I think the materials are available. I hope already we have made it. Okay, so Genentech has made or not? Okay, so here we can go into the materials. They have been provided the materials to you, sir, all of you?
I haven't seen it.
You have not seen the materials still now? Materials tab is not.
I think we got it in the email.
What, madam?
We got it in the email.
Oh, you got it in the email. Everybody has got the email?
I haven't.
The material with the certification questions, the mock test.
I haven't
Not
got
like the mock test, but we have the certification questions in that one where we can prepare.
No. So you have you received any certification material from Genentech?
No.
No,
Yes.
I haven't.
There is a material folder that we got the link in the email.
Okay.
It's on a Google Drive. And they have all the documents there. There is a lot of material on there. It's a Google Drive.
Remember, I was telling you if you could give us some guidance on which one do we need to refer because it's a lot.
Can anyone confirm what day the email was sent?
Just say, I think the starting before the after the classes has started within 1 week. In the same Google Drive, they have the folder saying that it is a.
You got these materials, everybody?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I have it.
When I go into the certification here, for example, if I go for SAP S4HANA or SAP HANA, what materials I should be referred? If you click on this arrow mark, they're telling that you can refer TS4 F01, 1809, or if it doesn't have this material, they're telling you go for S4 F12 and S4 F13. If it doesn't have these materials, you can go for S4 F12E or S4 F13E. Now, if you have this material S4 F01, this is the material I'm displaying. So this is the material. This is what TS4 F01. So this is the same book they are asking you to refer. Whatever the 12% of the questions are coming, the 12% of the questions are going to be covered in this book, TS4 F01. This is called as TS4 F01. If I come down, we have this. If you come down, you have the contents over here. Now you can see here. That is what exactly overview on SAP S4HANA. We have this material. So these two topics, the 2 units. Unit number 1, we have the 2 topics are there. One is SAP S4HANA and SAP HANA and SAP Fiori. So if you go through this, okay, already we discussed, we have completed all these things. Okay, so if I go through this, they have given you all kinds of here. What is the powerful multi-core processor, affordable memory, everything we discussed. So what is OLAP and OLTP? And now there are no indexes and aggregations. We have seen everything here. Now we are in 2005 SAP S4HANA. Okay, what is enterprise structure? Everything we have now, we have been covered. These are all the things. Once you have completed this syllabus, every introduction, this SAP Fiori I'm going to cover. Don't need to worry, okay? After you complete this, every unit, there will be some learning assignments will be given after the end of every topic. So have you done this learning assignments?
No.
No.
You have to do. Very, very important. These are going to be very, very important for us.
We don't have this.
Share the link in the chat box, right here, so we can save it.
You'll get the link to the Google Drive. It's inside.
Actually, they should be provided you the Google Drive link, I think. Till now, they are not provided you the Google Drive link to see all the materials.
We have different kind of material, but not this specific one.
Let me check with them, sir. Let me give one day time. Let me go through the materials, whatever the materials they have been provided in that. Okay, let me go through that. 1 second, let me go and I'll come back. Okay, if it doesn't have, I'll ask them to include all the materials. So don't worry about that.
There is an
Can you
email
share the
on
link
December
also,
6th.
Mahesh, please?
Let it be. Okay, give me the time for this weekend. Okay, let me search about all the materials, what are the materials they have been provided to you, and based on that, I'll be providing you the materials. Don't worry about. Okay. Don't worry.
We haven't got server access.
Yeah, he sees the processor actually. So there are total 32 students are there in this class. Okay, for all the 32 students they are creating. Okay, so just one day. Okay, I'm just following, sir. I'm just doing the follow up. Okay, don't worry, sir. You'll be getting by today.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are the certifications. If
sent
you
the
want,
link,
okay, if you want to see all the certifications, I'll give the link also. Don't worry. I'm copying this link and I'll be giving you in the chat box. Okay, so here, everybody, you can go and you can read it. Okay, this is the chat box. Did you got? I just pasted in the chat box. You can copy the link.
I think these guys are looking for material link from Zarantak, which is basically this link that came in the email.
Okay, that's what I'm telling. So then let me go to that particular link and let me look out what are the materials are available.
Yes, and Mahesh, on Monday, if you can please highlight on what we need to refer from that Google Drive. Definitely.
It's there in the link. There's like 3 folders down. You'll find the same material.
You have the material TS4 F01?
Yeah. You can click on that link. It's there.
It is there. That's what I'm telling. Can everybody
go
and look into that?
You have to go down 2 folder levels.
I hope, because everybody will be given the materials, madam. Don't worry about that. Just go and look into the folder. If you doesn't have, let me know on Monday. I will add it. Don't worry. I will ask Zarantak people to add the material.
No, I mean, the thing is, there is so much material, and coming from a non-SAT background, it's like gigantic material. So I don't know which to look because every folder has like 30 to 40 PDFs. So which one am I supposed to look at out of that 40?
I'll explain you on Monday. Just remind me. I'll just go through. All the books are not going to be required. All the books are not going to be required. Only few books are going to be required. I'll tell you what are those books. Okay, the materials will be given to you in the folder in the Google Drive, but don't refer to all the books. I'll tell you what are all the books. Only 3 to 4 books are enough for you to get certified and to get knowledge. So those books. Or I tell you what can I tell you one thing, all of you? If you go through my classes, video recordings, even the Google Drive, whatever the material they have been provided you in the Google Drive that are not going to be required. My classes are going to be valid. That much of weightage is having because I'm taking you to the professional level. But remind me on Monday. So let me check out. Okay, what are all the books are available in the Google Drive? Definitely, I'm going to help you out. What are all the books you have to refer? Which are the books you have to ignore? Not all the books are required. Only 3 to 4 books. If you see here, when just now I shown you one certification of 1809. In this 1809, all the books are not going to be required. Just remind me on okay, Monday. I'll go through the books and I'll tell you which books you have to refer, which books you should not refer. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. Okay. Take care. Yeah.